G'day guys, welcome back to this videos. What's on the topic for today's videos? Alright, what's in the box, guys? But before I go, what's in the box? You would not believe what I got in the mail the other day. You would not believe it. I was surprised again. Seriously, I was so surprised in the mail what I got. I couldn't get over it. Check this out, guys. Check this out. I got a Pinwiki Jamison joint venture cup. Okay, look at that. They sent this in the mail for me. Okay, check that out, man. Check this out. I couldn't believe another one of those from Pinwiki, guys. He goes, who's Pinwiki? Oh, you remember my certificate that I got from Pinwiki? There it is there, mate. Yep, the diploma that I got from Pinwiki, you know, there it is there. In case for those guys who haven't seen it. So what have I got now? I can't believe they've joined together. You know, Jamison and Pinwiki have joined together now. Look at that. So now I've got a new drinking mug for you guys. I'm going to drink out now. Have a look at that. So subscribe to them. Go for their fonts. Go do a bit of researching and answer their questions. And you might too get cups like this and souvenirs, mate. Can't believe it. From Pinwiki again and Jamison. Can't believe they joined together. So there's a yum cha pouring a coffee cup, you know. So guys, cheers. Oh, what can I say, mate? What can I say? You know? So, yeah. So, what's in the box? All right. Remember this one here. Let's get rid of the box. Remember my video on the shit that I got in? The Aristocrat 2.5 stuff that I got in? And with the rat piss and all that crap? Yep. You would not believe it. There it is there. Fully cleaned out. Let me hold it this way for you guys. I've cleaned it all up. All right, check that out. I've cleaned it all up. Now, here's the other one. Remember that piece of shit with all the rat piss on all this crap here and there and all that? I'm going to flip it around. Yeah, man, this is not bad, man. That goo-goo juice is pretty good. Yep, the old goo-goo juice. There it is there. Uncle Doug's Yum Cha goo-goo juice, okay? All right. All right, let's on a serious note, let's cut the bullshit out. Okay, have a look at that. Can you remember how bad it is? Play that other video. That was part 2 of the Aristocrat. I think this one's going to be part 3 now. A lot of you guys are really impressed. I'm not full of shit. I've got good emails, feedbacks and all that. I told you, you know, if you don't like it, give me the finger or the thumbs, you know, one of the toot, you know. But have a check this out, mate. I got rid of all the shit. Okay, it was all fuck around here. No, I cleaned it all up. Have a look at the B-side. The B-sides are always good, you know. But it's always the A-sides are pretty shit. This one here did do my head in a bit a while. I had to put two 6809s. They're the ones for the sounds, you know, for the music, okay? I changed those because the legs had deteriorated and all that, so I got some. I took these out of another board that I have just to get them going. I'm just going to wait some more stock to come in, okay? Now, what was wrong with this guy? I got it going. I had no audio because you sort of barely hear the audio. And what I've noticed was, as I said, there's no paperwork for this. I had to go old school. The LM384 is a 5-watt amplifier. Google it, you know, and that. And what happened was, see these two little guys here? This is a digital to analog converter. So here's the paperwork for that because I had to download it. Here it is here for you guys. Don't have to Google it. I put my paperwork in these papers so I could have it. What it is, it's a digital to analog converter. So what happens is you're getting the digital information in here. I'll give you the digital information's coming in. Okay. Then what happens is it converts it to analog. So that's where you get your music coming out of the output. So then it goes into the amplifier. Oh, hang on, let me go back. So you got it. The digital signal 101010 is coming in as a binary. Oh, now I'm going to have fucking complaints about those people who call themselves binary too, you know. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't win with this shit today. So, yeah, so I hope they use a DDA converter so they could come out as a man or a woman at the end, you know. Fuck, that was bad. Then the audio comes out, the analog music comes out of there, and then what happens, it goes into your amplifier. Yeah, man, where's the heatsink on this? This is it's a low-cost amplifier. You don't need a heatsink in that because you're not cranking it up. It's not the stereo, so you can play the music, you know. So then what happens, it comes out, there's actually two of them. So lucky I had that out of my spare one that somebody sent me last time. I used it as a reference. I haven't looked for those, so I use that as, sometimes you got to use a daughter board or a spare one to repair something else. So yep, I got this guy up and running. So yeah, so it was not much problems with it except for the rat piss and that crap, and geez man, that stuff stinks. You got to wash your hands and all that shit, you know. Now back to this guy here. All right, this one here is still doing my friggin' heading, this guy here. Okay, it's doing my heading. I've ripped out all these chips. Yeah man, what do you rip all these chips out for? I'll get to that point soon. What I've noticed while I was Googling away working on this board, check that out there. Oh, where's that little screwdriver? Because it's pretty easy to work with. Oh yeah, here we go. It's easier for me to point, you know, rather than giving you the finger. If I zoom in here, you can sort of see that I've put a bit of a jumper here. There's a little track, it goes around, if you can sort of see I'm holding it, and that it was sort of broken right at the end of the track. I couldn't see that, so that was a dead track there. So there, you know, got rid of that, fixed that up. So I plugged it in, I thought it was working. Nah, the prick doesn't want to work. Remember over here, I said, oh, someone's put a socket on there. I made a mistake, I've got to correct that. What that was, where the fuck is it now? What that was, it's here. What that is, hang on, let me pop him out. Okay, what he is, there it is there. What that is, that's a Dallas chip. Okay, it's a DS1213. So what it is, it's there. There you go, fucking. All right. What that is, that's a timekeeper. So it can hold the bookkeeping basically. So Dallas chips was similar to I've got another one somewhere else. It's a timekeeper, so you don't need a battery for it. It keeps the time bookkeeping. You know, that was Dallas. It came up with these ideas, so you could put a normal RAM chip in there and do the job. So that way you don't have to have the battery. But I still can't understand why they had the battery in this board. Pardon me, on this board. So I've got no clue with that. I can't answer that question. Why? You know. So I'm having a bit of issues at the moment. So while I'm still at it, working away, this is the classic it was. Over here, let me see. Where is this track? Okay, you see here, this track here. See how it goes around the corner? I had the chip, the IC was in there, all right? And I looked at it and it looks like it was going this way. See how it sort of looks, you know, so you think about the chip. Where the hell's the chip? You know? So here, here's the chip. So the chip was in here like this, you know. So you look at it like that. Hang on, zoom in properly. Now you think about it. Where is it? This track is going like this. How do you think it perceives you that it's going that way underneath the chip? So I had to pull him out to suss out what the hell, where the track was going, because I couldn't work that out. So he's actually was zooming around this way over this little veer hole here. So I pulled all these guys out. And what I did, I moved back up again. Play that other video, man. This board was like a piece of shit. It was fucked. You know what I mean? You know, like I said, there were 3 stages of it. So I pulled them all out. Got my white rubber. Okay, where's my white rubber? Oh, fucking. Oh, I had a white rubber before. Oh, I don't know. Got my white rubber, and I cleaned it all up. Then what I did is, hang on, let's go zoom. What I did is, I cleaned it all up, and then I run some new solder all over all the traps, all the veer holes. And then I sucked it all out again. Yeah, man, there's a lot of work in this. Yeah, man, there is a lot of work, you know. But the reason is I'm having issues trying to find out where the tracks are going, which way they're going. It's not like I've got a circuit diagram like those guys with the pinball machine, and you just open it up and you can go, yeah, pin 1 goes to here, here, here. There is none of this shit. So I've got to go the old-fashioned way. So I pulled it all out. I cleaned it up because, let's flip it this way. The RAM, the sound chip, the program, okay, and then there's the 6809. Okay, his 6809 was over here. I have that one prepared. His 6809, the legs have gone soft. See how they've gone really shit tarnished? Okay, and yeah, I had to put another one in. This one here was playing up basically because I'll plug it into a game board and I can tell if it plays up or not. So I had to drop another 6809. This has had a bit of work, but don't forget the rat piss was on all this shit. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to work out, so this is the program section, how it works, and it talks down the bottom. These two RAMs here and all this is for the video, you know, with the daughter board with all the characters and all that. Now, remember the other one I was talking to you about, I was chasing up a PROM? Mate, the miracle workers came to the party. Guess what? Guess what I got in the mail? Okay? I got a daughter board. Check that out, man. It's a daughter board, okay? It's a daughter board. I'll take the EPROM out to show you guys. Yep, the boys from PCB Geeks have come to the party again to solve my problem. So there it is there. So what that is an 82S141 to a 27512. Has the PROM. Okay, so now that other guy that I said to you I needed a PROM to finish his board off, all you got to do with that is you plug that into there, okay, with your program of whatever EPROM you use, your 512 EPROM, and then you got yourself the game board working. So I rang him up and told the guy, I think he was having an Uncle Doug, he goes, oh man, you know, so he was happy. And I said, yeah, but the problem is your other boards are giving me the shit at the moment. So on that note, I'm still playing around with it. I got some new chips come in because his old chips, if you have a look at them, his old chips had a bit of a corrosion on their legs. You know, they got a bit of corrosion and all this shit. So while I ripped them out, they do work. There's nothing wrong with them. I'm just going to throw some new ones in while I've pulled it out so I can clean his board up. So why do a half-eaten pasty on the job? You know what, a couple of bucks, I'll put some new chips in there for him, you know. But yeah, but I'm trying to work out where the hell this thing's not working on me. He won't boot up properly for me. So, but it's come up, like, have a look, man. I was impressed with this. I even said it to the guy, I'm impressed. Oh, around on the battery acid area, there was bugger all problems with it, basically, you know what I mean? So, yeah, there was bugger all acid around here because it wasn't dying. It didn't die like his other board, the one that I put all the jumper legs all over there. So, as I said, you put a bit of love into something, they come up. Like I said, you can't get these again. Okay, as I said, you know, I've worked around here, I've pulled out of some, I cleaned up in some areas and all that, but again, I got perceived over here again. Another chip that blew me away with the tracks. Couldn't work it out again. As I said, it's all like you just get a meter and you go, yeah, pin one, this, and that. Yeah, man, we got the point. So, yeah, that's it. So, it's getting there. So, this is his last board I'm working on. But, you know, remember the special guest? Yeah, man, what was the special guest? All right. Mate, the special guest. The fucking hopper. All right. Remember the hopper? All right, there it is there. That's the lid. Okay. I gave it to the electroplater. Okay, you could see this is really nice and clean. I actually cleaned it all up in here. It was only smears. Okay. One thing, he saw this. He goes, man, I can't plate. This is full of rust and that. I wire brushed it. I got more wire brushing at the end. I couldn't get any more further. So you see all the pivotation here was a surface rust. Once it gets into the metal, doesn't matter. The only way to do this is you've got to sandblast it. If you sandblast it, you get little pivotations in there. But you can sort of see here that I used sandpaper and some Steel-O and cleaned it all up. And you can sort of see, you can't see the scuff marks in there. But if I sandblast it and that, you either can water blast it and that, but how far do you go with this? You know what I mean? So I just cleaned it all up. You could get a rattle can, like you said, to get a bit of gold rattle can and just rattle can it again, but it will stop from rusting badly. But, mate, I was blown away. You know, hang on. How are we going to show this? Check this out. Remember the flute section? You know, where the coins go coming out? Have a look at that, you know what I mean? Seriously, play that other video, part 2 of this hopper. Okay? Check that out. That's come up really well. I gave this a bit of a clean up around here. All right. The bottom, the base. Hang on. The base. God, this thing's fucking heavy. Hang on. Let me move the camera down about here. Okay, how's that sound? All right. Hang on. Let's move this guy out here. So here, you see how all this has gone nice and goldish and all that again? Because I just gave it a good rough side inside there. All right. Check now over here. Hold it over here again. See? Okay, see the side? Oh, by the way, That guy saw that part 2 video that I found in my hopper. He dropped a message the other day. He goes, man, Arthur, you're a legend, man. You're a legend. You know? So there we go. I cleaned it up for him as much as I can. I cleaned the stupid plug up, got rid of all the rat piss and all that crap. Geez, it fucking stunk, you know? So I cleaned it all up. I'm just going to get 2 screws to put back in there to brace it up. If it doesn't, I'll put a new plug on there, like I said. But it's cleaned up really well for considering you. Honestly, man, these things don't come up again. So there's a bit of surface. Hang on, there's a bit of. See here, all this is still surface rust there because, as I said to you, I sandblasted. How far do you go? So at least the rest of it's all been plated up. A rattle can job will clean this up, put a bit of it, stop it from rusting, but the rust won't come back for years, you know what I mean? But as I said to you, have a sticky nose of that. See how I took the cover off, see how the hopper is inside, check the guys out, see the hopper, there it is there. So what happens is the spring action, see there's a little spring action in there, which pushes the coins onto the wheel, on the flywheel, it goes like that. These are the dividers to hold the coins for not pushing too much weight to the bottom, too much weight onto the wheel. Okay, so there you go. So that's why I said to you in the last one. That's why they have the cover there to stop the silent partners from putting their hands and taking the coins out of there, basically. So yeah, there you go. So as I said to you, you know. And I'm not going to say how much it costed me because it's embarrassing. But like I say, I normally drop the coins. Need to do something. As I said, it's better than what it is. Heaps better than what it is. But what do? Find another one, man. Find another one. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know, how far you go. It's not cheap. But as I said, it looks like $1 million. You know what I mean? As I said, I was impressed with that, all the bits and pieces of this, how my special guest was, you know what I mean? So I know it's going to work. I can tell it's going to work because, trust me, I know it's going to work. Because all I got to do is plug it into my machine and test that out. But as I said, what are you going to find another one? You know, this guy's been asking me for so long, and a few others, they don't pop up. You know what I mean? Seriously, they don't pop up. You know what I mean? I bet you a few people are going to send me a message. Yeah, man, I've got a couple of hoppers. You want them for free or whatever? Out of that, you know what I mean? But as I said, you know, it's come up really well. As I said, doesn't take much to get something going from a piece of shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, everything is repairable, mate. You know, as long as you put the love into it, basically. You know. But as I said to you guys, you know. Subscribe to Pin Wiki, go for all the forums and all that, and you too can get a Yumcha coffee cup, you know what I mean? You know, instead of drinking coffees, I'm drinking my Yumchas out of there. So yeah. So there you go, man. Can't believe I got that in the mail as well too, you know. So looks like Jameson's coming to the party which soon, you know. I'll be getting free grog, you know. And my bottle's going low too. But yeah, on that note, you know, thanks for watching another one of my videos. But I'll go back onto that guy's MPU board and I'll get it going because I'm stubborn. I'm not going to go, yeah, man, I can't fix it. I'll fix it. I'll just keep persisting with it. I'll get it going. It's nearly there, you know. There's not much left on there, you know what I mean? So, yeah, on that note, as I said, thanks for watching. Give me the thumbs up or you can give me the finger. Like I say, I wear big boy pants. I could take it, you know. Thanks again for watching this video. Cheers, guys.